Hey everyone, my name is Spencer. I'm 18. Welcome back to the channel. I'm very sorry for the lighting currently. I got some weird lighting situation going on. This is going to be abdominal migraines update. I made a video last May, I think it was. Well, this May 2017, about my experience with abdominal migraines and basically what it is. Now I'm at the point where I've made changes in my plan after visiting my doctor for my 1-year visit. We actually have some complications going on with these abdominal migraines. I am seeing them more frequently and identifying new triggers that never triggered me before. And I've also experienced a new symptom part of abdominal migraines. So we'll get on to the symptom. This symptom, my care team didn't really know about until now. It's coming more frequent in abdominal migraines, which is kind of TMI, but this is like constipation and stuff that is becoming more aware in the community as well, that constipation is linked to abdominal migraines and when they're triggered. I've experienced that my whole life. I don't go on like any medication to help with it. It's just my body's fine with it. I don't really care and stuff like that. Like, nothing's affecting me. But that is identified as a new symptom of abdominal migraines that we thought we just had. So we'll go on the triggers now. I've had experienced 2 new triggers. We kind of think that these 2 new triggers have triggered my abdominal migraines before, but we're never sure because I never did what I did. After the abdominal migraines video, a couple weeks after that, my migraines started to come back up. That was after being not really asymptomatic, but I was very in touch with my body and identifying right when my abdominal migraines were coming, like very closely. So I would take my preparations so I wouldn't go through a full-blown migraine. After that, my medication stopped working for my triggers to calm down my body and stop the migraines. It just completely stopped working. So I had a total of 3 migraines in 2 months that were full-blown. That was frequent compared to what I've been previously having, where I only have 1 full migraine every couple of months. So we obviously saw that it was wrong. So we started doing stuff, assessing with my care plan and figuring out what's going on. So I started keeping a food diary, a stress diary, where I put down all my stressful situations in the day, and I also started eliminating food out of my diet. Previously, I had a part where my abdominal migraines were triggered by vitamin D deficiency, which caused me to not be able to consume meat. So we were thinking it was meat again. It was not meat. So we took that off. We took off sugary foods and pop and caffeine. I am addicted to coffee, not because of the caffeine, because of the taste of it. So I stopped drinking coffee and pop due to the thing, and just dealing with weight. I've been losing weight too, so I cut those off anyway. And then I started drinking it every couple of weeks, just because I wanted it as a treat for being on my diet and stuff. And it turns out that caffeine is now a trigger for me. Yay. So we have to take caffeine out of my diet right now. I've been caffeine free for a good couple of months now. Probably like 3 months, and I have not had a full-blown migraine since then. I've been very symptomatic, but I haven't had a full-blown migraine, which is pretty great considering how much I was just going through and life and stuff. So we're on to the second trigger that I discovered, second one. We're most likely sure that this has been a trigger for my whole life, but we're just not sure. But we identified it as an actual trigger finally for abdominal migraines. We had done studies on it, and yeah, let's get on to what it is. So I have GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. I had it since I was a baby. I experienced bad reflux when I was an infant, and it just continued throughout my life. I can't take any herbal medication for it as I'm allergic to it because of the ginger in it, and I can only take some like chemical medications, not all of them, because I have a interaction thing with it. There's a chemical reaction that can possibly happen with medication that I take for other things, so we just avoid that, and I live with it. I live with GERD. But since it's becoming more apparent again after changing my diet around, my stomach just doesn't like me. We identified GERD as a official trigger now. Official trigger after keeping a diary of all reflux, like whenever it happens, whenever I get heartburn or other symptoms of GERD. We have done a upper GI, even though I've done it like 3 times in my life, but that was back then, and we've done testing basically. So GERD is a new trigger. So we've identified all my triggers now. I've not had a migraine in 3 months, and praise the Lord if I do. So yeah, that's my update on abdominal migraines. I hope you liked the video. Have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.